T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds.
Did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see it?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What is up? What is up? Here with my boys today. We're gonna have the usual crew on here. We're gonna have Turbo Joe and UAG, the front man. But real quick, I just wanna, in case you guys didn't know, which most of you guys have, John Madden passed away at the age of 85, I believe. Man, dude, like much respect to that dude, man. I remember being a kid, like Tecmo Bowl was the shit. But when I played Madden on the Sega Genesis, his name just became popular as fuck. I remember seeing him commentating. Me and my friends used to make fun of the way he draws on the screen and shit like that. I was literally thinking about the dude the other day, man, and just this news sucks, man. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna put my boys on the stream. I'm gonna put Turbo Joe.
What's up?
UAG here. What's up, man? I haven't really like we chatted, but like during the holidays, it was kind of, we're each doing our own thing. So that's why I wanted to get us together, because we haven't talked since like we were doing the podcast here every 2 weeks. We're trying to, at least we've been pretty good on schedule. Every Tuesday this time right here, which is going to be 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. Every other Tuesday, we're trying to do it now. I am streaming this to both channels, my main channel and my side channel. So I don't know. I'm going to try to see how it works out. We're going to see what's up. If we're going to move things over to the main, or if we're just going to be on both. I haven't figured it out. But anyways, how was your guys' Christmas, man? How was Christmas, dude?
Awesome Christmas, guys. Awesome Christmas. The kids, they were being kids and busting my ass. And, my littlest one, I spent all this money on tons of gifts. But you know what he was excited about?
What's that?
The freaking box that it came in. He played with the box more than he played with the damn toys. And then the little one still in the big one's toy, and the big one still in the little one's toys. And I was like, you know what? I just want to play my arcade, so I'll see you when I see you.
Yeah.
And I left.
Oh, shit. So what'd you get under the tree, man? What'd you get under the tree, dude?
Well, I got little tons of things like, games for the PlayStation and the Xbox. And I got the biggest thing. Now, this is when you're getting old. The thing I got the most excited about was a Ninja air fryer. This sucker is like a big ass oven that you sit on the thing and you can flip up and down. And dude, I've been cooking in it ever since. So I'm excited about that. So that's how I know I'm getting old.
Oh, hey, I'm gonna have to get with you
have
a little
insurers with my man Turbo Joe. Me and 85 are gonna be drinking insurers now.
Vitamin pack.
Dude, you're younger than me, man. Anyways, Joe, how was yours, dude? What went on with yours?
So I had kind of like a COVID Christmas, so to speak. My daughter on Wednesday gets sent home because one kid had COVID and my daughter was sitting next to her. So the whole class gets sent home. So now we think my daughter has it. My wife, how mothers get, she's panicking. We're racing to go find like these rapid kits. And then to complicate things even further, my sister-in-law, that same day, my sister-in-law was hanging out at my house the whole day last Wednesday, and the next morning she has COVID. She's sick. So now I have my sister-in-law sick in my house all day, sneezing and shitting all over my house, and then I have my daughter being sent home, from a COVID kid from class. So now I had the COVID house, the COVID Christmas. So long story short, nobody was sick in my house. Nobody had symptoms all weekend long. I had a 4-day weekend. We didn't go nowhere, so we didn't see any of our extended family. So we kind of huddled it at my house all alone, and we just played with our new shit, and we had a good time. But on Monday, going to work now, my wife calls me up. Oh yeah, I don't feel good. I don't feel good.
Oh
So
shit.
she's thinking she has. I'm like, now my wife is always like a little over the top, like exaggerating. With she always thinks she has cancer. Or she's just dying of something all the time.
Yeah.
So with a grain of salt, I'm like, come on. So she asks me what I think she's gonna ask me. So I work at a hospital, and they can do COVID tests there. So she asked me to get COVID tested. Granted, like I was with her the whole weekend. If I have COVID, then she has, then she thinks if I pop positive, that means she has it, right?
Yeah.
That's what she's thinking. And here I am, like I got vaccinated. I even got my booster. Like that's the last thing I want to do is get some shit jammed up my nose,
Yeah, dude, that shit's uncomfortable, man.
Bro,
It's really uncomfortable, dude. Like I went to Mexico twice this summer and had to do it both times. But I just recently came back from Mexico City. When was it? I say recently, but it might have been in September, October. I can't remember. No, it was November. So I in the beginning of November, first week of November, I went to Mexico City, and that one, dude, I did in Mexico maybe a year ago, another time, and they shoved it deep this time, dude. I'm like, motherfucker, it's uncomfortable, man.
Right. So
and twisting. Oh shit.
So this is exactly what was gonna happen, right? So my wife's like, "Oh, you're gonna get the test. You're gonna get the test. Fuck it, you're taking it." I'm like, "For me, I can't go. It's a 6-hour wait." So I'm like, "Come on, man." So just to shut her up, I go down to my employee health. I'm like, I had to get my boss to come with me.
Yeah.
And, I may be contaminated. I may be exposed. So now I'm at a hospital. They want to get me, they bump me up to the line. So I go through like this mobile, like this drive-through at the side of my hospital. We don't even let these people in the hospital. They're on the side going through the drive-through, right?
Yeah.
So like there's this mobile RV where, everyone's all in a mop suit, fucking face shield. She comes out. She tells me to lift my now my wife was like, no, they don't do those stupid those swabs anymore. Now they do a gentle Q-tip swab. I'm like, I don't believe you, man. I don't believe you. Right. I'm like, I don't believe you, right? You're probably wrong. So anyway, long story short, you know what's happening, right? Now the nurse, I know the nurse. Like we actually had the same our kids go to the same daycare on campus. So I know this woman. And before I even got the chance to say hi, she's like, take your bring your mask down, just leave your nose uncovered and leave your mouth covered. I'm like, fuck. And she's like, bend over. Like I'm in my driver's seat. I'm in the bend my head over like this. So I'm holding onto my steering wheel in the car with my seatbelt on. She sticks this fucking sword up my nose, dude. Bro, I swear, like you
twisted, right?
Bro, up and swirled it. I was like, I was holding on to my steering wheel, like trying not to. I was trying not to make a scene, bro. Yeah, I was.
Tears,
pure tears. And when she pulled it out, I felt like I had to punch my nose. There was like an itch. I was like,
Yes, it's uncomfortable.
She's like, you can go now. I'm like, when do I find out about the results? And as soon as she told me about that, I peeled away, pulled into a spot, and I was like wigging out, bro.
Yeah,
not to exaggerate, but I don't know. I knew it was gonna happen too, and I was able to avoid it the last couple of years until my wife makes me fucking do it, man. That's love.
All right, Warshago saying now that we could do the saliva while leaving Mexico back to the U.S. I didn't know that, man. I just recently did that nose one, and it's no joke, man.
Because the rapid kit, they can get results quick. It's like a rapid, I guess.
Dude, they can do the saliva. That's fucking a lot more. That's a lot better. But anyway, so everything's good. None of the household got COVID. Nobody. So
no one has it. I just had to get I was the test dummy, man. I had to get the thing up my nose.
Yeah. So when you came back positive, you're always like, yes, and then she started partying. Shit.
I knew she didn't have it, man. Bullshit, man.
That's just like a female. Like your son could wake up warm, not even the temperature, warm. She's like, oh shit, we need to go to the ER. I said, for what? I said, he put the fan on his ass. She's like, no, he hot. We gotta go. I said, you're
everything's the hospital for everything, man.
We'll sit there for 10 hours, and then they'll come back. Oh, no, he's good. I was like, and then I just turned at her like, are you fucking with me? You wasted my whole fucking day.
Bro, back in the 80s, I wasn't going to the hospital unless I had my arm hanging off of some shit, man. Like, nobody's going to the hospital unless you got a bullet in your chest. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
A cold, you go to the hospital these days, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. Shout out to Radical Reggie in the chat. Mad Dad's my homie.
What's up?
Yeah.
What up,
Hey,
bro?
that's Jago.
Yeah, real
Hollywood
quick, to everyone in
Polo.
the chat, Hollywood Polo. I earlier said Smash JT, and then Zero Hero, Console Fanboy. Dude, you know your channel is doing great when Console Fanboy's on there. Super Dimensional. I missed certain people. Oh, I saw Revin here.
It's a catch 22 when he's on.
Pablo called Zohar out.
When who's on? Zohar?
When Zohar, because he could be either gaining some information to make the latest video on your ass, or he could just be enjoying it.
Hey,
Yeah.
if you ever
Dude.
fucks with me, I got a friend, a little fucking marsupial that'll fuck with him back. So go ahead. bring
Yeah,
it.
I'll tell you what I like what Zohar does on a lot of streams. He causes people to talk about him. He's badass. Like on I think Justin Console Kit stream. Zohar was in there, and I don't know. I guess Justin seemed like he didn't like it. And he put him in timeout like a little kid. I'm like, dude, come on, timeout. I guess he runs his show a certain way, which is cool. But you know what? You can interrupt this show anytime, Zohar. Much love to you. We don't give a fuck. More people need to know about you in the community. What is up, Moat? Moat wants to say his name. Make sure you check him out on Twitter. Make sure you check it out about that social media. Moat, hey.
Oh, Zohar had me dying when he did.
Hey,
Moat,
give me the
man.
big
He had
screen. Give me
fucking
the big
dying.
screen right here. Shout out to Moat. Moat, make sure you check out his Twitch every Thursday, every Tuesday, every Friday. All right.
Oh man,
My
I had to do the
Instagram,
big
Twitter,
screen for Moat.
YouTube.
Yeah. But anyways, it's good to see everyone in the chat. I appreciate you guys fucking just teasing my homie Moat. But anyways, my Christmas was chill, man. I just went to my brother's house. We ate some good food there. We ate some mini tacos, dude. We never do that. We always do the tamales and all the other shit. We had mini tacos. My brother-in-law got down, had like 5 types of meat, all the cilantro. Oh, so fucking good, dude. I enjoyed that shit. It was different. And as far as like, gifts, I got the old man shit, clothes. My brother gave me cash because he's just like me. I gave, everyone else cash. Like, I don't do that shit. I was like, fuck this. I'm not going to go out here.
What the fuck you want?
My brother, because we drew names this year, but my brother, he has a lot of kids. He was just passing out money, dude. He like was making it rain in that motherfucker. But my nephew, I make fun of him all the time. Like, dude, I'll fucking kick your ass in 2K. And my nephew now is like 18, 19. I've been saying this for years, dude. And we've never played, right? And I'm not good at 2K. That's the truth. I'm not good. I get my ass whooped, dude. Even by the computer, dude.
You gotta
2K.
play D. You gotta play D in that game.
So I tell him like, I'll whoop your ass. I'll whoop your ass. And then finally this year, as soon as I get there, he goes, I'm ready for you. He had it on the screen waiting. I'm like, fuck. I started making up excuses not to play. And then I said, hey, you play Mortal Kombat, like a game that I'm good at? No. And I was like, fuck. He wouldn't shut up with the shit talking. Like, I don't play one-on-one Call of Duty, but I play on PC. Playing that shit on the latest one, Vanguard, we're playing 1v1 on a fucking PS4 is janky as fuck with that split screen. I don't know what it is. I'm used to playing smooth on PC. I was all like, I was using excuses and he was all talking shit, but I'll get him, man. So that's all I did, dude. And then with my brother's cash, I ended up buying an air fryer. So it's so funny that you say you have an air fryer. I'm a newbie. I haven't even popped the cherry yet, dude. I just barely got it today. Haven't even tried it, man.
Get some either French fries and throw them in there, man. They come out beautiful. Not even, and they taste like they're fried, and they're not. Obviously, they're fucking great, man. Throw some Tyson chicken strips in there. That thing's great.
Hey, Console Fanboy says you guys should recruit Turbo Joe the NWO. That team needs someone good. All I gotta say is just wait. Just wait. There's stuff happening.
Go climb in the cave that you came out of. You fucking Russian motherfucker.
I thought you were gonna sell Big Blue. What the hell? What the hell is a Console Fanboy coming over here?
Mother Russia must die.
Shit.
If he dies, he dies.
He wants to start shit over here, man.
You know what? I told you
know what? You got to step up. We're gonna get Mode after your ass first. You're saying none of us are good. I think Moat might be our weapon, but we'll talk about it later. We'll see. Moat, you hear him over here saying none of us are good. Just want to throw that out there. But
dude, we need to have like a we need to have like a 6-on-6 where all 6 of us have to pick a different character on each team. You know what I'm saying? Like there's 12 characters. We have to use each contestant. Has
you would say that because you're good with everybody.
Well, I'll pick Dowsum or somebody that nobody wants.
You know what? You're making up rules. There's people like Zohar that only pick one character. And I'm one of those that like
Zohar is. This is my impression of Zohar. I want to beat you, right?
Under my
But
rules.
you can only pick one player. You can't pick half the roster. You can't pick half the roster. And you gotta let me beat you the first round. You let me beat you the first round, and if you beat me the next 2 rounds, you're the champ. Okay.
And I get to poke you in one eye before we start the game.
You can only use high punch and low kick. Okay?
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Hey, the thing about Zohar too that freaked me out is when I first saw the dude on stream. I've said this before. It was during the iArcade stream with Jong, and that's where I remember Kongs R Us was on that stream, and P Dubs. I want to say, and they were. I saw him in there saying that he was gonna buy the cab, and I felt like Jong sold him on it. Like, dude, why are you buying the cab? I didn't know who this guy was. I thought this guy Zohar, and then when I got to know him, I found out he canceled it. Then they went on sale in December, beginning of December. He ordered it. And he canceled. He wrote this whole post that you shouldn't be getting things just because they're on sale because of the hype. This big old post on why he canceled his iArcade for the second time. And then just recently, he bought it. He bought it for a third time. Like, dude. And then I heard stories about it.
But did I tell you that was going to happen? I told you the exact formula. He got it, and now he likes it. So, you know,
yeah,
people go through that. Go through those phases, but they just don't say it out loud. He just says it out loud. Like when I sold mine, I was like, "This damn, should I do it? Should I not do it? Should I do it?" And it was in my car for about 2 hours, and I was debating with myself. Yeah, and I called Ralph. I'm like, "Yo, Ralph, should I do it?" He's like, "Don't do that. You're a dumbass. You just sold it." And I said, "Fuck it. I bought it."
Yes. Hey, that's why UAG feels you, because he did the same shit. I forgot. But I totally get you, because I was back and forth about getting that iArcade. It is fun, dude. I don't regret it one bit. It's my machine when I want to play those shitty games. The games that, I like to play shitty games. They're great though. They're fun. But they're shitty games when it comes down to it. It's one of those that a homie comes over.
Wait a minute.
No, I like those shitty games, bro. But you tell me if a homie comes over and I say, "Hey, let's get down on what's Bloodstorm?"
I'm gonna interpret what you're saying. It's not shitty games. You're saying you like games that are not well known, because obviously they can't really be shitty games, because then you wouldn't like them.
Yeah, but I like shitty games, so they're like, I know they're shit, but they're fun. To me, they're fun. Like, dude, there's on sale right now. There's a fucking beat 'em up. I just got it out of nowhere. What's it called, Joe? The beat 'em up? Dude, I don't even know what it's called.
We just talked about it. We buy so many.
Dude, but that beat 'em up is fun. The dude, one of the dudes you could be looks like Elvis, and like one of his powers, he whips out some electric guitar shit or whatever. Like, dude, it's funny, and the sprites are all huge. It's a Final Fight ripoff, dude. Definitely. I'll go ahead and look it up on iArcade right now. It'll take me a little while, but
yeah,
that game is good. And then Joe, I'm about to buy it. Joe, some Stone Age game with some like fucking I don't know, stones and shit they're kicking around.
Stone Ball is badass, man.
Yeah,
it's like soccer / hockey / football.
So these games are fun, dude, shit, but they're literally shitty games to me. But I enjoy that. So my arcade
coin out retro games,
my arcade
Knuckle Bash. You're talking about, bro?
Yeah. Is it Knuckle Bash? Yeah, it's Knuckle Bash. I want to say
Knuckle Bash, man.
Yeah, that's a shitty game, but I really enjoyed it. So my arcade, iArcade, I know it's in the room for dedicated to shitty games. Now I just modded my Mortal Kombat, so I put in, dude, Street Fighter the movie, the game. I love that shit. I put on a handful of arcade games, all the fucking Mortal Kombats, because you know why? On my Legacy, you can't save all the unlocks, and that's fucking a piece of shit move that. Oh, I wish I mean, fucking Arcade went up with a put where you could save your high scores / your unlocks. That pisses me off. But anyway, so I put a pie in there. I got the correct Mortal Kombat games, but there's also like a handful of certain games, like the Street Fighter Alpha games, certain things like good fucking games. So when I go to my pie, there's some good shit. And on like the Sega Genesis, I'm gonna have the Streets of Rage beat 'em ups and shit like that. Like it literally, the theme looks like a arcade 1-up too. So I'm enjoying that shit. That's my go-to for good games. And then I got my cabinets that I love, of course. The shitty games is the arcade, but I love that system. Sorry, I just had to go on a rant on the shitty ass arcades. But look, where's Jago? Right there. OTG said it perfectly. Shitty games. And look, dude, let me bring up Console Fanboy. This motherfucker made me hate eggs. That is the worst game on the iArcade. So this motherfucker did a parody video, which is funny as fuck. He's like, eggs. He even put it on his shirt. And then he gets the iArcade, gets fucking eggs, And then he's like third place, dude. He was going on an interview with Rainwater, which there was drama with them. So it's kind of weird that they were going on an interview or whatever. He was on his show. So he was at the end of their show. They were talking about IRK, which mad respect to you because I wouldn't talk to that motherfucker. Mad respect to you. You're a bigger man than I am. And it was cool, but he had a surprise, like, because I guess Rainwater beat his score. He goes, okay, well, Rainwater, why don't you check it again? And he beat it. It was like third place or something ridiculous. This motherfucker ended up going to first place, being the first place leaderboard in the fucking world on eggs, which is fucking amazing to do. And then this guy over here fucking they start beating his score. So I gotta throw a shout out to Console Fanboy. If it wasn't for you, nobody would know about eggs. Nobody would be trying to chase his high score. And supposedly these motherfuckers, like 50 of them subbed to him and they all unsubbed like right afterwards or something, like the next day or something. According to him, he says they trolled him. But I don't know, man. Zohar just makes me laugh at.
Zohar is probably the number one contributor to the IRK.
Yeah,
It was hating at the beginning and he's loving it now. And he probably brought a lot of awareness to the product. So maybe he's really the secret weapon of the IRK. Maybe we just didn't, it was a mastermind. Maybe I'm being devil's advocate, but maybe John was in on it the whole time and said, dude, flip it.
Something had to happen, dude. I really don't understand Zohar, man. He just I don't know. I guess he respects IRK now. He did a video, which it is a cool system. I do like it. But he was like, it's the best, which I don't know. I guess it's really good. I do enjoy it. So, but Console Fanboy, you can interrupt our stream anytime. We'll talk about you, man. We love you, man.
If you're a shmup enthusiast, if you like beat 'em ups, if you like fighting games, arcade sports games, I mean, it's got it all on there. You don't have to have like grade A fucking games to have a good time.
Yeah.
Like these are fun games. So you'll wind up like for $5 each. You can't even get it. Like I tell Overthink all the time, man. You can't even get a cheeseburger for $5 these games.
Yeah.
These days, and you can get like fucking 5 games for $22 for tax and all, and you'll be you play a whole night playing these games. They're a lot of fun, and you wind up going back to them. Like I've been playing 10-yard fight for like 2 weeks straight. I paid what $2 for it. Man, I had a fucking good time with 10-yard fight, man. And I still play.
Don't you ever say 10-yard fight again, bro. That game is awesome. Garbage,
dude. It's secondly, I thought it was garbage, but
you don't know how to play. You don't know how to play.
You know why I don't know how to play? Because I wasn't born in 1977. God damn it! That's why I don't know how to play that game. And secondly, we're talking about great football plays. Let's go back to Madden, because remember, Madden was the originator, bro. Like, yeah, we had other games, but he put
Tecmo Bowl came out before John Madden.
Nah, I'm sorry, but he put the game on the map. He transcended the whole.
Tecmo Bowl transcended the shit, but he made it like he did go to a whole nother level of real, like dude. When I saw John Madden, I was like, this is real football. Like it seemed like
John
real.
Madden had the players. That was when they started changing the skin tone of the players.
You're talking about PC shit, man.
Of course, there was skin tone on Tecmo Bowl, dude. Tecmo Super Bowl, dude, because I remember if you picked like I think it was like the Redskins or something, like you could really tell it was on certain teams. But yes, there was different skin tones. They don't be hating UAG, but I mean, Madden did change the game. Definitely.
Are you a millennial, bro? How old are you, Nick? Fucking millennial.
I'm old enough. 41.
32.
Hey, I want to throw a quick shout out to Kongs R Us, because what's funny is Kongs R Us actually told me, like, I guess when he first saw Overthink Gaming, he's all like, dude, my goal is to not be in one of your critical videos. And I laughed because, dude, I was watching this community for a long time before I even started making content on this community. And I remember during that IRcade stream, I remember there was something that kind of bothered me because, like, when I saw Kongs R Us, I remember like I saw the Big Buck Hunter review, and I was all like, what? Like I saw his wife saying like funny innuendos, and I started laughing. And like during live streams, I started seeing stuff. But like honestly, this is something that I never said, is I saw in that stream, and I felt like they were kind of being disrespectful. Honestly, I was gonna make a video on Kong, but I never did. And I was gonna make a video more having his back, because I felt like, I think it was like P Dubs and Michael B. They were like making jokes, because I think Mrs. Kong like showed her booty, right? And they're like, I think P Dubs tipped, and the Michael B made a joke like, oh, he just tipped, so he knows where to go back to. And I felt that was disrespectful, dude. I was all like, fuck this, I'm gonna make a video. This is content. How I'm gonna come out into the scene. So it's so funny that Kongzera said that. And I like, honestly, I was never gonna make a video afterwards because I started watching more content. And I love those guys, man. They are fucking funny. Like Kongzera is one of my favorite fucking channels. So, but I was never actually gonna criticize against him. I was gonna criticize like for him, I guess, if that makes any sense.
On his side.
Yeah, and that's what I never did make the video. That was gonna be one of my first ones, but then I didn't want to go that route because on my main channel, I criticize a lot of people. A lot of YouTubers are fucking easy to make fun of. But in this community, it's different. It's like a lot smaller. Like I was gonna like crack jokes on people, but dude, literally most people are good in here. Not every single one of them, but I think the majority, like I can't. There's people I can't make fun of because there's too many. Like I think a lot of people in this community are real chill. And the community I came from, oh my god, these people are out to dox you and talk shit, and like it's just like, so it's just way different. So I enjoy this small arcade community. And no, Kongs, I would never ever fucking make a video critical of you unless you did something fucked up. But what I want to mention is Kong did an award show, like we said the last time. Michael B did an award show of the year, best people this, best that. Kong did one. This motherfucker gave out $500. 5 people can win $100 each. And all they had to do was he had a list of people, start getting everyone in the community like awards. But they were funny. And the community had a guess. The first one to guess would get a point. So on a point system, you were able to get the $100. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Like, who does that, dude? That was so cool. The community was engaged. To me, that was my favorite award show because there were some funny ones. I ended up winning one for Sherlock Holmes. And what's funny is I made fun of like my content. I made fun of the community when I first came in. I'm like, dude, everyone, like there's people who think they're Sherlock fucking Holmes and shit like that. And it was so funny that ironically that was the award that I was gonna win in the future because I guess I've done a couple things, you know. And Joe won an award,
which was the most fitting one. This
Joe
was the most fitting
best fucking award anyone could give out.
We all agree with the verdict as well.
He won Amigos shill in the arcade community. He won an Amigos shill.
That's some influence, isn't it? Don't I? Huh? I fuse skateboarding and fucking television and arcade one up and iArcade. I'm like a fucking mix master.
Joe does all kinds of shit on his channel. All right, so to let you guys know, if you guys don't watch Joe, he does a lot of old school shit, which I fucking love. He's the one that got me into the arcade one-up community. I've known Joe for a long time on my critical side. He knows the YouTubers I beef with. He knows a lot of my history, what I got into. And so like me and Joe have always like we became real cool, man. After the arcade shit, like I started questioning about it. We just became cooler. We became close. And it just makes me laugh that you won an award, Joe. And I was just like really happy to see what Kong was doing there. I was like, damn. That
Coming
was like,
from Kongs,
yes,
I was
because
Kongs or Russ, I was flattered.
That,
I mean,
the Golden Girls did an award show. I think they were like the ones that were kind of promoting their show, but I didn't even fucking see it. I didn't even hear no one talk about it. So to me, I said Michael B's was good. Michael B's a good guy. I like Michael B a lot. But Kong, you took it, man. I think it's official. You have the official award show. So that's just my thoughts, though.
Kong, get the information, start gathering it to as of right now for next year. So we can,
because if Zohar wasn't in there, like I think Michael B said, the community put him in afterwards on his. Now, if Zohar isn't winning shit, then it ain't a real fucking award. It's all rigged up. That's the way I see it. Oh man, but yeah, dude, Zohar definitely he won that one. But dude, yeah, I was just like, I gotta give a shout out to Console Fanboy though with that eggs. I'm like behind on the chat over here.
Since we know the topic on hand was about Kong, I'm gonna talk about my Christmas weekend. On my Christmas weekend, I think it was just the other day. I went to one of my guys' house, Ian. And I played Tron. Now I got on you, Kong, and I got on Michael B, and I got on the rest of the community about getting this FOMO cabinet. I do stand by that. I do stand by that. It is a beautiful looking cabinet. In person, like the height is awesome. The first 3 Tron games are Basuda, trash. But that Distatron though, that hit differently. It's good. It's a good game. It's a fun game. I don't know how much longevity it has. Like, you know, there's certain games that you just don't get tired of playing.
Yeah.
Both of those games are very both of those games are very repetitious. So after a while, you're gonna get pretty bored of it.
Hey, old men love that shit. They want to fight you right now. Just like, dude, you got a cab off Dragon's Lair, and I think that shit's boring as fuck, man. But old men love that shit, dude.
But I will say, at least 10-yard fight, there's difference because the machine is not doing the same. It's not the same thing. Each game is different that you play.
Right.
Whereas you're playing this freaking, it's the same boards, it's doing the same thing. I mean, yeah,
John Madden football, once you learn, especially the 16-bit John Madden football, once you learn how the defense is going to play you, you can literally score 100. If you put 15-minute quarters, you score like 300 points in an hour. That's how crazy that game can get, bro. I mean, I love John Madden football.
Difficulties and shit, don't you? I don't know. I don't play enough, but Turbo Joe masters every game. But dude, I never played any of the Tron games. Only on Intellivision, I think it was one. And I remember that's what I thought the Tron game was. I thought you shoot like a disc and it bounces like everywhere. And I was all like, kind of like a Windjammer slash Pong kind of. I don't fucking know how to describe it. But no, dude, Tron. When I saw the gameplay, I think Kongs R Us was one of the first videos I saw. And when I saw the gameplay, I was like, dude, I've never seen this game. That looks boring as fuck. Like the first same 4 mini games over and over. Then I saw Discotron.
Atari 2600.
That's the game. That's the game. That's the game.
That's the game. UAG saying that Disc of Tron is the game. This is the game.
But I don't know if it's $700 worth the game. You know what I'm saying? That's a hard pill to swallow.
You know what? Speaking, that's what I wanted to talk about today. It's so funny you bring that up, but so you're saying it's not worth the 700, but you do love the game. And I kind of want to talk about that, but I'll let you finish off your Tron. But I wanted to bring that up because a lot of these cabinets, we're seeing the prices.
Let's bridge that conversation together.
Yeah,
the market will set the price.
Exactly. Right? We see it with the
market will set the price. I'm sure that everybody who wanted a Tron got a Tron.
Yeah.
Tron. And now they're gonna have a surplus. There's gonna be people that's gonna just hold the fort. I'm not opening this wallet until it gets down to 6 and until it gets down to 5. I think 500 is the sweet spot for that thing. It's gorgeous. Some people might say they're not gonna spend that, but if you like the game, you like the game. $500 I think is good. And then you have Wi-Fi on it, so you got the leaderboards and stuff like that. One of the things though that Arcade 1-Up prides himself in is that they give you the arcade experience, but you don't have the voiceovers in the game like it does in the arcade. So what's up with that, Arcade 1-Up? You better be doing a freaking Wi-Fi update.
Like the stand-up version, and then the sit-down is the one that had the voices supposedly. So technically, they are doing it the way it was. And
you got to give me that voiceover shit.
Yeah, 19K says he'll buy it for 500.
See, I think that's a sweet spot. That's a sweet spot. There'll be some people that will buy it at 6. There's going to be, I think, but if you give it at $500, even if you don't like, there's, okay. And I clown some people like this is on Facebook group. It's like some people said, don't clown me, but I buy these for decorations. I rarely play them.
That's a collector talking right there. That's what collectors
do. There's art. You buy art. Yeah. You look at it. So to each their own. I don't have that kind of disposable income. So if I'm buying something, I'm using it. And if I don't play it enough, then it doesn't get purchased.
Yeah, dude. When I saw all the sales, like, all right, Countercades came out, and what were they, $229? And I was like, dude, really? Those things, like, dude, like the mini 3/4 cabinets without the risers, they were $300, and they're almost at that price for the fucking Countercades. And I was kind of upset, dude, when I saw that price. Well, they went on sale. I guess I'm assuming because I think it was supposed to end on Christmas, but it's not like one of the people put it on sale, like Walmart or whatever. It's like they all start doing it, dude.
They're not moving. But at $150, that's the price. Dude, that's the price it should be. And I bet you it sold a lot more.
Yes, dude, saving the $80, $150. Dude, I
Like
have
when
no
the- when
business wanting a countercade. Not at all. I don't need the space that, like, dude, I like the 3/4s. No fucking business. And dude, I've been thinking about that Mortal Kombat. I keep looking at it. The Cold Cash deal is gone, but I could still get it some places. I'm like, and I even saw shout out to Moat. Shout out to Moat. Make sure you check out his Twitch. Make sure you check out his Twitch. He did a fucking review, and I'm like, dude, I fucking want it again after Zohar's review. Then I'm like, dude, step away. I don't need that shit. But it's what you said. That is the right price. That is the price that people are buying it. But then we see Big Blue, we see X-Men, we see Simpsons. With Simpsons, yeah, Simpsons one of the ones that dropped. It's
Simpsons,
like when they
you
came
can
out,
get
their
it at some
prices-
stores at $250.
Yeah,
Fucking
dude, I
somebody's
saw that. I
buying
didn't know
it,
if that
probably.
250 shit was real, but definitely they dropped it down for sure.
I know.
$100
I've seen it at least at $320, and that's at a real site in Arizona in Walmart. So it
Yeah.
changes. It varies. If your location they're not moving, they have to get it out. That takes up way too much floor space.
Yeah,
They're gonna do what they got to do. They got their money, and now it's time to make moves.
yeah, dude. It's crazy, dude. That Big Blue like going down, dude. When they announced the price, I was the first one that hit that 600 mark, right? And I think I was like, fuck. Oh, wait, it was 599, right? When it came out, I want to
What?
say Big Blue.
Big Blue was
Yeah.
$6.99. No,
No, it was
$5.99.
$5.99, right?
With the stool.
With the stool. That's the only way to get it. And at that time, 600 was a lot. It was the
Mhm.
first one I think it hit that 600. And Joe's the one that made me get it. Joe's all like, you better get this one to sell out. So FOMO. That was Joe telling me FOMO. I didn't know shit. I had never done a Arcade 1-Up pre-order. So I'm
happy you
there
bought
the
it.
day of waiting, fucking ordering that shit.
It was fun,
And
right? It was
it was
get a
easy to go
rush.
through, but we were waiting forever for that shit. And then it finally came. We've been having fun. And to go, like, you guys, when did it
It's
come
every
out?
week.
September? I don't remember. When did it come out?
September.
And they only waited like a few months, and it goes on sale $100. And then these other cabinets that came out in November, ready going on sale. It's definitely, I feel like all the suckers, which are us, people watching right now, people who are watching YouTube,
Very low
watching
percentage.
the only advertisement that you guys are getting is a free advertisement right here on YouTube. All these creators you guys follow, and it's just like we're the suckers that buy it. We're the suckers that buy that high price, that the cost of wood and the shortage and all this. We're the ones that buy it. But guess what? The normal people, when it gets in stores, that's when the normal people see it. Flash that shit down right away. It's like it's a bunch to us, to me, because like definitely they raised it high, but we're the only ones that are gonna get it at that price, and it kind of sucks seeing it like that. But maybe they were really trying to sell them at this price, and they ain't moving because we're the only ones buying.
I don't think that they had plans to lower the price. Like I said, I think it's the market. The market sets it and says, "Dude, we're not buying it at that price." So if it sits there long enough, you have to wait whether you're taking up space for other items or you take it a little bit less of a profit. So
they could sell these cabinets at $100 and still make about $25 profit.
Oh, here Joe goes. Joe will tell you
it costs more to ship them than to make them. It costs more to ship them than the materials it takes to make this.
Joe's the one that told us about the paper speakers for the 1985 Ford Escort. You know what? I want somebody to do.
You know those wood chippers? They throw like they shit wood the garbage wood that goes through the wood chippers. Well, Arcade 1-Up takes that wood chip shit and they glue it all together and they put wrapping paper over it and that's your fucking.
I mean that's what
your machine
MDF is. It's
called pressed wood. It's just pressed wood. It's pressed wood chips that are glued together. Those are your panels.
Dude, whenever I put screws in it, like whenever I'm modding shit, it feels like it has the bite though, but it feels like it doesn't. It feels a little cheap. Like,
you overtalk that shit, it's gone, man. You overtalk that shit with a commercial drill, you're gone. You'll shred Swiss cheese your fucking arcade toy.
And this is from a guy who loves the machines.
Use the waltz, motherfucker. Use a low wattage, Black & Decker battery operated drill, because if you use a
disrespect my units, bro.
I'm gonna tell you, have you guys had this trouble? No one talks about this, but I don't know if it's dude, because my drill isn't set that high. But I don't even use my drill, dude, just with a regular Phillips from taking it apart so many times. But I take my shit apart a lot. The screws are like some of them are like stripping out a little bit, man. I'm like,
Dude,
they're not
those
stripped
screws
yet.
are not meant to come out more than twice in this lifetime.
Hey, so Joe, tell us about the screws.
Well,
Are they
Don't
great
get 'em
screws? Are they
hyped. Don't get 'em
IRK
hyped.
quality screws?
if you really want to know, we figured out the price of those screws. They're rusted screws that are dipped in paint, and they're worth about.
You're so
They get
disrespectful.
a dozen screws for half a cent. And then the paper cone speakers are
Dude,
$1.49 each.
dude, the price that they're wanting us to pay, high dollar fucking price, $700. That's some baller shit for
Screws
fucking
are
what it is.
expensive.
700.
They're and dude, the stuff they cheap out on the screws, but dude,
Every penny counts.
You know what?
You see, look, Kong said he has rusty screws. See, we don't
Dude,
make it up,
all right,
man.
it is. I got rusted screws. You see, Kong has rusted screws. Fucking, we need to fucking save this shit, man. It's not just us. He's got some rusty ass screws too on his MVC. But
Because y'all some salty ass niggas. Why is your screws,
Bro,
you got
why
the
you-
Bobby Boo and the screws like way over there. There's a single player in the middle. Shut up.
My,
Shut
my,
up,
my
man.
screws are not sold. My
You got the
screws are
Bobby
not
Boo
rusted.
special, dude. No, dude, the screws are fucking dude. I moved my rusted screw over to the other side, so now I'm gonna test that. But what I gotta say is the quality of the fucking what annoys me.
He said,
Get the screws for free in the dumpster outside of IKEA.
you know you can always go get some spare screws from them.
Yeah.
what,
Oh,
all right,
come on. Now you started it's Rustgate.
Dude,
comes out.
He's over here saying he got rusted screws too
you
now.
can't handle the.
Who said it? Who said it?
Worst Django.
Where's Jago? All right, yeah, his big blue has rusted screws.
Come on.
Dude, yes.
And we started
Want me to go grab my screw right
Rustgate.
now? I'll go take it out and show you.
Man, you gonna bring out some shit from your old like
No.
a box? Nah, bro. Nah.
No,
My
but
screws is good.
dude. Well, you had the Bobby Blue special. That's why, dude. It's an issue, and the other issue is speaker gate is real. There, dude. You don't hear the sound, dude. Those $20 speakers that Twisted Chris put in his Killer Instinct, I bought them. I put them in my Big Blue. They sound better. They're not the greatest speakers, but what do you expect for $20? For $20, it's a lot better. I recommend it if you want better sound on the cheap. But I ended up taking those speakers out and I replaced those in there, and then I took them back out, put the ones back in because I modded that cab, and I'm using those speakers. They're actually pretty good on the Mortal Kombat. But in saying that, I have the stock Mortal Kombat speakers. What I want to do is see if there was a quality change in the speaker, even though John D said it was the same. I want to see if there's a quality change if I plug that into my Big Blue and have it at the same spot if it sounds different. I need to do that. But I don't know, man, because if I plug in those other speakers, they sound a lot better. Those $20 ones. So I'm just trying to figure that out. But we'll see, man. There's definitely speaker gate, definitely the screws.
There's nothing wrong with the screws.
Dude,
You know what the
Joe, we
screws
can't
do?
hear you. Oh, wait,
I'm
there
gonna
you
tell
are.
you. I'm gonna tell you what the screws.
no,
you know
I
what
hear
they
you.
do?
Oh, sorry about that. I must have hit the
Yeah.
button.
The
No,
screws actually hold in the unit. They do their job, right? That's all I have to say.
No, they don't do their job, Nick.
Dude,
They do. They hold the
I have
unit.
I have a ghost screw on my big buck hunter. It's fucking screwed into nothing. And then I have another ghost screw on my fucking my Mortal Kombat, man. They're stripped, and I barely fucking put them in there, and they don't even bite to nothing. Wood
You
chips.
just have the worst luck. That's what's wrong with you.
dude, when the iArcade
I got an
screw, it's a
upside down
big
kick
flat
plate.
screw, it shines. And like, dude, when I saw that screw, I was like amazed. A screw got me amazed. That shows you how bad the arcade one-up screws are. Like, dude, I would never use those, especially for like an outside project, dude. Those will disintegrate or some shit, man. They hold it together.
They are for electronics built in, so there should be no water next to it,
dude,
and they shouldn't be outside.
it should be some
So
stainless
therefore, it
steel
shouldn't-
because, dude, some stainless screws. You know,
what do you guys want from it? What do you want?
Dude,
what do
you know what-
want?
you know what I really want?
$700, man.
Dude, you're paying
I want my
$700. They need that. No one
$700
talks
worth.
about this. That plexiglass. They need that shit thicker so they could countersink the fucking screws. Have a screw that's flat.
I agree with that
Because dude, that
that's for
rubbing
something
on the
paper
palm,
thin.
that's what's causing the fucking screw to fucking rust out because it's a rusted screw already. Joe said it, and they put paint over it, so we're rubbing the paint off
They
the spray
dip it.
paint.
The rusted
Y'all-
used
y'all
screws,
some-
recycled,
y'all some
recycled,
haters,
go
bro.
green. Bro, and the Big Blue, is like if you're a hobbit, it's a big blue.
Yeah,
But if you're a normal
dude.
average sized man, that's not a big blue.
You know what?
I had to put my shit on a fucking
It's
rise.
slim
gun.
blue.
We'll
It's
talk
slim
about that
blue.
in a little bit, but you know what? I want to bring this up real quick. You know what? Remember that, Joe. I don't want to forget about the height. We're definitely gonna remember that. But
Hobbit.
Zero Hero right here says, and it was the thing I was trying to bring up. Let's talk about the buttons now. All right, so let me bring up the sticks before the buttons.
Man, who cares about these buttons?
Before the buttons, the
Parachute
sticks are
buttons.
great.
The buttons.
Wait. Let me just
Parachute
talk about the
buttons.
sticks real quick. And then we'll talk about the buttons. The sticks, they're great. The sticks are really good. The switches fucking suck. I hate the sound of the switches. So what I do is I put in some cherry micro switches into the stick. It is great. I put a fucking hap stick in there. Fuck that. I'm not a hap player. Like, I've been playing Sanwa too long. I put in a regular Sanwa stick. And some reason, there was something with my down backs. I don't know what it was. I ended up taking that shit out and I ended up putting the stock fucking stick back in there with the cherry micro switches. But anyways, I think the sticks are fine. Zohar proved it by doing like 1,000 fucking dragon punches in a row. So anyone that says that the fucking sticks,
I believe that film was doctored. By the way.
I think fucking Where's Jago's playing on stock sticks, dude, is ridiculous, dude. And that dude, if you play him, he's been practicing with me. What he does, he'll pick the player that he doesn't play with and give me chances.
Player and bust your shit.
And if you fuck up one time, it takes one time that you fuck up. You can zone him out. You're all badass. Like, hey, I'm gonna beat Where's Jago. You fuck up one time, that dude will be Zangief 360 your ass like 3 times in a row. Dude, that dude's a motherfucker, and he's playing on stock sticks. But the buttons for $700, they feel like fucking toy buttons. They don't even feel like clones. Even the cheap ass light up buttons that you buy for your fucking modded, the ones that ETA Prime advertise, those are way better than they feel like toys, dude. It just that plastic feel. It's no
OTG.
bueno, man.
OTG, can I ask you something?
Yes.
How many 1-ups you have?
I have 6. No, I have 5, and I have
You have 5, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Turbo Joe, how many 1-ups you have?
8.
How many of them have crappy buttons?
100%.
Okay, so we could get off of this soapbox. It ain't gonna change.
It's not
This
gonna
is
change.
what we got. So we need to just move on. And if you keep on buying them, then that's on you.
Yeah, I change them out every time, dude. Except the games that don't matter.
So
I don't care about the. I'm only busting chops. I don't care about the.
So
buttons.
this is what I'll say: if you're playing a Pac-Man, a beat 'em up, or any shitty ass game like that, they are perfectly fine. Now, if you're playing the fighting games and you're not playing competitively, they're perfectly okay. Now, if you're playing online and you're trying to beat somebody's ass, then you're gonna have to switch them out. So
you see, I'm cool with that. But for like the all right, let me go on a rant. Killer Instinct, $700 I put down. $700 and you know what I did? I don't even have the cabinet yet. I bought those speakers, which I may not put in, but I bought those speakers. I bought a fucking, the light up fucking buttons. They don't light up the coin door. So I bought a fucking $20 kit for that. What I do, I bought the whole Killer Instinct set of fucking sticks and buttons. That's like $60. And then the marquees washed out. So I just pre-ordered with Retro 530. I pre-ordered the marquee at 70. 700 plus all of that. Dude, before I know it's $1,000 cabinet.
Did you buy it? Did you say, you know what? I want this because I want my cabinet to look right?
Dude, I know.
So
I know what you're saying.
So I mean, you could have easily said, you know what? I'm not gonna buy this cabinet. There's so much shit wrong. I don't like the marquee. I don't like the buttons. I don't like the joints. You could have did that, but you know what? You bought it. And then you bought the extra shit. So the only person that needs this shit is you.
But I shouldn't have to. It's because they got the emulation right. It's going to be online, even though I won't play online because I'll get my ass handed to me unless one of you guys get it. But it's that game. I fucking need it. And they know it. And they could put it $800. We would have there would have still been some of us being dumbass.
I'm going to tell you right now. They probably have like this focus group, right? And the focus group, they go like this. They say, guys, if we don't upgrade the buttons and the joysticks, will they still buy it? And the focus group says, yeah, they'll buy it. And like this, fuck them. We're going to keep them because we want that profit. That's what it all boils down to. It. If we as a community said we're not buying this shit unless you upgrade it, that's the only way it's gonna change. So until then, everybody needs to shut the fuck up and keep it moving, or don't buy it. You don't. The power that we have is our buying power. We keep the wallet shut. That's what's been happening with why the prices of the units come down, because people said, "I'm not buying it."
They got us by the balls, Nick, because they know we're gonna get it no matter what. And then, like, that's why they're not putting in stores. I mean, some of them.
Not you.
That's why Walmart did the $500 version, because they're like, fuck,
I'm winding down, man. There's only a few more arcade machines that I would possibly want. You know, I mean, the arcade era only lasted what 20 years, so they only made so many, and there's only a few more that I could possibly want. So, like I'm saying, my collection is almost complete.
You know what, Turbo Joe? Though,
yes, sir.
You say it's complete, but me and you
have been trying to tell you the truth. They're gonna come out with something. You're gonna be like this. You know what? I need that. They go there.
Yes.
Oh, they're gonna come out with. This is what they're gonna do. I'm gonna tell you, and you're gonna be like this. Oh shit! They're gonna come out with Marvel versus Capcom online, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm gonna get it." Then, you'll get it. You'll get it, Turbo Joe. And then probably a year later too, they'll do like one where it's the TV, and then the pedestal version, and you're like, "Oh, I gotta get the upgrade. I gotta get that."
You know how I know Turbo Joe's lying with a shaky no? Because he got Ridge Racer. That's why. Yes, keep going, UEG. Keep going. That's proof.
So it's just gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Or they're gonna
different. It's a
I'm
different
gonna give you the alpha. You know? I'm gonna give you the alpha. You gonna get the alpha.
They give us alpha.
You have
1, 2, and 3.
They're not gonna be able to do it.
They're gonna do it.
Yes,
they're gonna do it. It's just a matter of time, baby.
I don't know.
Dude,
you better give me. I better have at least 6 games.
Year 1, or whatever. What's it? Year 4? Are we going year 4 already? I don't know.
Year 4 now.
Year 4.
Whatever it is.
Year 4.
They got to space shit out, dude. They're gonna give us alpha.
I could play alpha 5 different ways already, man.
Of course, like you can play the Big Blue games on the 30th anniversary, right?
But you know what? You got it, and you know why you got it? Because the online experience. They're giving us an experience that you can't get otherwise, dude.
I was playing online PS4 Street Fighter Alpha.
Yeah. Okay. So when I was setting up PlayStation to play Street Fighter 4, you know how hard that shit was to get the room set up, to find people's fucking ID tags, to do this. That's the beautiful thing about the arcade 1-up. I turn that bitch on. Cab. I get into a room. I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4.
We'll get alpha cab.
It's one of the few I would get.
Dude, Turbo Joe,
I'll give you. I'm sorry.
No, I know there's going to be a few of them that you're going to get. It's not all of them, but
if you make a Tekken, a Namco like Wi-Fi cabinet, like, you know, give me a Tekken or a Soul Calibur Wi-Fi, I might jump on that. You give me a Daytona, I may jump on that. Star Wars trilogy, I'm waiting for, and a Dance Dance Revolution. That's really it, man. Maybe an Alpha, maybe.
Dude,
it's gotta have Wi-Fi.
I think you're getting the alpha.
You gotta give me more than just those 3 games. You gotta give me more.
And
than
then
just
I think,
alpha, 1, 2, 3.
No, I think they'll give us more. I think they're gonna do it. I think that they see that the formula that they have for Big Blue is the new way to go. Right. I think that's the new way to go. They have to say, you know what, we have to give them more value at this point. I do believe so. But you're gonna have your no
more oddballs. No more fucking.
No, I guarantee you, we'll get 3 Pac-Man every year. Pac-Man, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you don't have to get it, but they're gonna sell it, so they don't care. It's coming out. But with the I think you're gonna have the oddballs of like the Terminators or the Trunks, like really iconic games that the publishers are not budging. They want their artwork on it. They want their one game. So we're still gonna get a few of those, but I think we're gonna get to the point where we're gonna be like 10 to 12 games on these units.
No one's buying that T2, man. No one's buying it. I'm sorry. You're gonna see
I
that.
I guarantee you that you won't have any issue selling that unit.
I can see Kongs or us buying it just to modify the fucking the Sinden light gun, man. There's gonna be people.
You got people that walked out of the Retro Ralph. He left the community. He went official. He's getting it. Those are iconic titles. You have to get it.
All right,
you just have to get it.
Joe,
House of Dead's iconic.
Joe, all right. In case you guys didn't know, chat, if
House
you guys
Dead,
keep
Time
up with
Crisis.
the show, If you guys don't keep up with the show chat, right now, Big Blue is probably all of our favorite cabinet. Yeah, we guess we can agree. If we did a best cabinet of 2021, Big Blue would probably be it. No,
Yeah.
all right,
All
right. Joe.
What arcade one up? Wait, not. Don't tell me no bullshit. Arcade. Tell me what arcade one up cabinet would be your one of the year.
1981.
Oh wow, with the washed up marquee. Anyways,
better.
I think that's the most beautiful cab for me. Like between that and Tron, and I would lean more towards that one because I actually like the game list. But
hey, the Miss Pac-Man 40th, I'll tell you guys are sleeping on that shit. It's very similar. You don't need the leaderboards unless you're Joe, because Joe's a high score chaser. Me, UHG, we don't need that shit.
I give Big Blue up before I give up my 81.
Wow. So what I was going at, in case you guys didn't know, chat, is that Joe owns both Big Blue and he owns the Capcom Legacy, and he will not get rid of the Capcom Legacy. We're like trying to tell him to get rid of it. Now, I want to segue to this.
Go by? Can we vote in the chat? Tell them to get rid of that.
I have both
get rid of that
Street
Capcom
Fighters,
Legacy.
bro. I have both Super Street Fighters, and I have the original Street Fighter on there on the Legacy. You don't have that on the Big Blue.
So you have Street Fighter and you have Street Fighter.
But I'm gonna say, like you said, you got other ways to play it. Your PS4, just like you say everything else.
Yeah, but
Dude,
that's my arcade machine, bro. I got Strider, the arcade version of Strider. I have the arcade version of Commando, man. I have 1942 on there. It's freaking. I love that game, man.
Hey,
Ghost and Goblins
right here. I gotta ask this: has Turbo Joe fixed that 1981 front panel yet?
He said no. That's a collector's item, baby.
Sideways, like the
graphic riding on my one wheel, man, smoking pot. No, I'm too lazy to call. I'm gonna call about my Star Wars, though, man. I'm gonna call them about my Star Wars haptic feedback on the right side. It's broken, and you'll be like, "Yo, fix my. Give me something."
Did you open it though?
Yeah,
it's probably a loose wire.
I'm afraid to open it.
Yeah,
I guess I'm gonna have to, right?
Just reach out to
the right flipper.
Kongs R Us. He'll tell you what to do.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I gotta have to do it, man. I love my pinball machine, man. Fucking, it doesn't really bother me unless I think I know that it's not there, so it bothers me, But it doesn't really affect my fun of the game.
It's not like you can really feel it though.
You can feel it. I know it's missing, bro.
Yeah, you can't feel it.
When the ball connects with the flipper, you have a nice little vibration.
You have a nice little nothing.
Yeah, I love that pinball machine. Aside from the fucking cheap, fucking graphics.
Hey, you're gonna have to they're probably gonna make you open it up or something. I don't know, but definitely call customer service on that one.
Doing it. I wanted to wait till after Christmas and then give a call. Been lazy.
Yeah. So you won't get rid of that, but would you get rid? Because I know the chat's been talking about it. If Mortal Kombat comes online, 2022, fucking, it has at least 3. We would prefer the 4 Mortal Kombats, 3 and Ultimate 3. Mortal Kombat 4, I don't see it coming, but if it had at least 3 or 4 of those Mortal Kombats online, dude, would you get rid of your legacy and buy that?
What they're gonna do is they're gonna take some games that are on the legacy and not put them on that Wi-Fi to make you still need to have that legacy, like they did with the Capcom legacy. Like, I guarantee they'll take Root Beer Tapper off. They'll take away Joust. Those are iconic games for me. I played Joust and Mortal Kombat, and I play Joust, and I play Root Beer Tapper more than I play Mortal Kombat on my own Mortal Kombat Legacy. On my Midway Legacy, I play those games more than Mortal Kombat. So, I don't know.
So wait, let me tell you something, Joe.
Yes.
Fucking, did you smoke before the show? I gotta ask this question.
I'll smoke your ass in Mortal Kombat, bro. I'll whip
because
your ass. I'll pull your fucking head off.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I know all the fatalities, bro.
Mortal Kombat. I mean, both the original cabinet
I beat that game
and the legacy
credit,
cabinet. Bye. Give me that. Give me that online. First of all, I have prime real estate. I only have a selected amount of space in here for cabinets. If I'm getting me that online, that bitch is gone.
Yes.
Yeah,
dude,
I don't know, man.
Fuck Root Beer Tapper. I could put that shit on the pie. I gotta make you a pie.
Nah, man.
I could put it in kiosk mode and give me the control panel.
Bro, I got a high score on there. That means a lot to me, man. Now, me and Rex were fighting We're going back, and I was breaking my ass trying to beat his score.
He does. Him and
I
Rex
put up
are fighting over high scores.
145K spot on my root beer tapper, man. 145K spot.
Think of my
probably that console fanboy.
Guys...
Step up to the big boys, Zohar. Let's see you put a 145K on root beer tapper, man. That's where the big boys play.
Dude, that's too much, man. So, Joe, I gotta say, I'm excited, dude. I've been seeing. All right, if you guys haven't checked out fucking Dreamcast Kyle, great video on Mortal Kombat, hyping it up. The possibility, is it coming? So I want to ask you guys, because Zohar was asking in the chat, what percentage do you think that Mortal Kombat Online, because it's getting some hype right now, just among the community, is coming in 2022?
I'll be the first one to guess.
Yeah, go.
157,000%.
Wow.
All right. I say, dude, whatever number plus that plus more, it's coming. I say it's coming 100%, dude. And I'm fucking excited for that game, even though I probably won't get online unless some of my friends get it. I don't want Worst Jago here fucking juggling me the whole time doing an infinite with smoke or something. Definitely don't want that shit. Don't want any of that. I don't like those juggle games, man, when people are good.
I like Cabal, man.
What percentage do you think it's coming, Joe?
For me?
Yeah.
Well, Nick is on the fucking RK1 payroll, so if he's saying 10 gazillion %, that means it's coming. It depends on the extras. Like if Midway, I'm a big Midway fan, so if you give me the trilogy, Wi-Fi, and you throw in some other games, some Midway hits, like maybe throw in Pitfall, I would fucking bite like a
Pitfall,
motherfucker.
or you mean
Pitfall's
Pit Fighter?
Activision.
Pit Fighter, I'm sorry, Pit Fighter, bro.
Dude, you would want Pit Fighter.
Why the fuck do you want to put that terrible suit of
terrible?
Wait a minute, I will say this. I
love that game.
That's not a bad game to put on there.
You could block, you can move, you can do everything. I love that game.
That game is kind of like the predecessor. It was, how we got digital sprites and stuff like that. So it did pave the way for that. And it would
Fighter on there, bro.
It would fill up a thing. So that's not bad. That's not bad. Take out Paperboy, because Paperboy don't play well with the controllers.
Yeah, I would need real.
Real quick, I like juggle games. I do. I want to just say
the only juggle game I can deal is Tekken. Is the only,
but I don't want to get my ass kicked by someone that will juggle me
online.
That's
juggling.
Why I will only go online with my friends.
They did, dude. It's gonna be very. I'm gonna give everybody a rude awakening right now. Do I want KI? Yes, I want it at a good price though. But for y'all guys who are gonna get this KI, let me give you a rude awakening. There's gonna be Worst Django gonna be there. he's gonna wait for your ass to open up a room. And then
worse
before you blink your eyes,
before
you blink your eyes, you will be gone, because the level when you get these combos, when you can get those combos between that and freaking Marvel versus Capcom, they won't let you hit the ground. They won't. So be prepared for some ass whoopings.
You're gonna get up,
but you got to take your ass whoopings. Get better. Worst Django is playing with us. Freaking Turbo Joe's training us. We've gotten better. Now we can hold our own. We may not win the game, but we'll win a round. We'll win a couple of games. Get one or two off of you. But it's a learning process.
According to Worst Jago, he says not a ton of juggles in KI, mostly straight up combos. Yes, and I know they can be broken, but not by somebody like us and Tybee. We're not gonna know how to do it. What I saw was Killer Arcade Games. That dude was doing crazy ass combos that was similar to a juggle, because on like a certain stage you hit him in the air and then catch him again. I'm like, come on. With TJ combo, to me, it's not an air juggle, but dude, it's like something you can't get out of, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure he could get out of combo breaker, but me, oh hell nah, man. Definitely not. Oh, KS gonna be fun. He'll teach us. We'll see.
Teach us with the ass whooping we're gonna get.
I like a combo game like Tekken, where it's fair for like casuals to pick up and play and learn. It's a fucking superior game.
You like, dude? I need to do some training with you for
superior. I mean,
Tekken 7, because I gotta
fuck yeah, I'll play it. We all got Tekken 7.
My man Mad Dad took a big L. over the
Tekken 7?
weekend with Tekken 7 with
Let me get a little,
Super King.
warm up. I will wreck you, motherfuckers, man.
No, I don't want you to wreck me. I want you to help me.
I'll
Help
teach
me
you,
get
bro.
better.
I know all the characters. Whatever you need, bro. The good thing about
Okay.
Tekken, I mean, it's easy to pick up and play and learn, and then it's it's huge. Like you get to master it. Like it's just a deep game.
I want to learn how to do the chain combos. Like this guy was playing with King, and he was doing suplex, backbreakers, all in one move. I need to know how to do that shit. I want to disrespect somebody and make them go home and cry.
See that game? I just push buttons. I can't understand it. I'll pick Eddie and I'll start fucking dancing on the floor and doing shit, man.
I love
Eddie. That's like all I play with. Like I don't understand.
You'll never touch me. I'll just dance the whole time with Eddie. I'll just fuck you up.
Yeah, I'll fuck you up. Hey, but you know what, Joe?
You try and grab me with King. I'll just tap dance all over your ankles and shit. Forget it, man.
Hey, Joe, I gotta say
even more.
Like if I had to rank Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, KI, Tekken. And I guess I'll put the SNK games like King of Fighter in there, the King of Fighters. I would definitely put Tekken last. Dude, I don't get it.
Do your five. Do your five.
My right best now. 5?
Yeah, in a row. Yeah. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, KI,
the franchises, not
games.
Particular games, the franchises.
Oh, yeah.
I would say.
Oh yeah, your top 5. Yeah,
the greatest fighting game of all time, Soul Calibur. See, let's talk franchises. Soul Calibur, right. Street Fighter, Tekken, Mortal Kombat, and then we'll throw in Samurai Showdown. 5. Those are my 5 in that order.
All right, just as all like we're saying.
I had to leave.
Overall.
I had to leave.
So, I'm talking about franchises overall. Those are my 5 favorite franchises in order.
You said number 1 was Soul Calibur.
Soul
right?
Calibur, Street Fighter, Tekken, and then I put Mortal Kombat. And then
I gotta get serious.
Samurai Showdown, my 5. There you go. Let me hear your 5. Franchise order. Go.
First, let me say that his thoughts and that's on him. He's crazy. Certified nut. This guy's a nut.
As long as I have Smash in there, I'm good, man.
Okay,
it's a pure fighter. No
I'm gonna give you the real list. The right list is Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, and everything else doesn't matter.
That means you don't play enough video games, my man.
No, I'm telling you the truth. I will give KI to me is more cultural impact than the remainder, and that's why I'm going to give it 3rd place. I'd give Tekken 4, and 5 is going to be a sleeper. No one's going to say this because it's definitely not no King of Fighters. It's Injustice.
Oh, Injustice is very good.
It's all right, man.
It's only 2 games, bro. Injustice and Injustice 2.
But I like.
I love Injustice.
I like. What's funny? That Kong's Acid Versus would be its own franchise because some of those versus games, I think would be their own for sure, or at least Marvel versus Capcom one. CBC one, something like that. I don't know. That's actually a good question, but I think that would be your top 5. Do you would put?
Yep. I would have to put that in there. Again, for cultural impact, KI beats out Tekken.
Yeah,
for me, Tekken is I like the fighting style of it, and I like the sprites. I like the lore of it. I mean, you could probably go next. If I really wanted to pick, I could say Virtual Fighter for the 5th spot, but I just like the mechanics. I like the characters. I think they're more memorable in that sense. In the Injustice.
You know what? I still think your list kind of sucks, but as long as Turtles was in there, it's good. But you put Injustice. Your list is great. When you said Injustice, I'm like, come on, man.
Well, there's only 2 games, bro.
Injustice it's a good fighting game, but dude, it ain't nearly as good as
Mortal Kombat. It's Mortal Kombat with DC skins. It's great.
It is, but it's not like me. I'll tell you mine. Really hard, dude. Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter 1 and 2, they're fighting, but straight up, Mortal Kombat wins it because when they came back, when they revamped their name and tried to just go Mortal Kombat, but we all knew it was Mortal Kombat 9. That's what the fans called it. Now they recognize it as 9. 9X and 11, dude, they did something way different in the fighting styles. I fucking love it. Like even the characters, everything, the new characters, everything. So I think I put Mortal Kombat over Street Fighter because like Street Fighter 5, it just didn't do it for me. Even though it's a good game, it's just too flashy. It's just not my thing. But I love Street Fighter. Like if we went classic games, I would put Street Fighter first. But as a franchise, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, definitely KI needs to be high up there, dude, because KI changed the game, man. They changed these combos. That was something we saw, like mini combos in some of the Japanese games where they got their inspiration and shit, but we never saw like crazy ass combos. And KI 2013 does not get enough love. People played it with the free rotation of the free characters, but if you get the whole package, KI 2013 is one of the best fighting games ever, man. They kind of made combos, like they made it a little bit easier to try to please the casual crowd. They did some changes throughout the time, but I started playing it towards the end, and they made it easier. So I think the game is great. So I put KI up there because I think they changed everything with 1, and then with 2013, I fucking love it. But a fourth, that's what I start getting. I have to put my SNK games. I love SNK games, but I would put the King of Fighter 98 and 2002 Fire. Those games are fucking great, dude. And number 5, I would put Tekken. Tekken would actually be on the list. Tekken is a great game, but I just don't hold it as high as Joe. Only reason I like it because it's easy to pick up and play when people come over. You don't play Smash Brothers at my place. We're going to play Tekken or we're going to do something. Unless there's kids around, there's no Smash Brothers going on. But that's the game that it's easy for people that don't play because I suck at the game. But there's people that are good, and I don't play against those people. But I assume you're good, Joe. I probably don't want to fuck with you at Tekken.
You know he's good. Probably with probably the majority of the fucking
all the
roster.
Tekken, all the Soul Calibers. Soul Calibur is just amazing. You have every
Soul
character.
Calibur. That's your number
Every
one.
character has his own fucking weapon with its own attributes, its own speed, its own range. You have samurais. You have guys with a fence. You have these guys with big giant axes. It's just like an amazing deep.
Someone brought something. And I was gonna say this in the chat, so I'm gonna ask you this because I want your opinion. So if you had to pick the best boxing games, right, of all time, because I'm a little astonished of you saying Soul Calibur. So I can only imagine what you would pick for your best boxing game. Give me top 3 for you.
I mean, everyone's gonna say Punch Out, of course, but I mean, I'm talking about like a real boxing game.
Punch Out's not
Fight Night, man.
Fight Night, okay.
Fight Night, build a career. I'd say PlayStation era, man, and up. Fight Night. That's when boxing became real, man. Real sports, and the boxers look like digital, like their selves. Yeah. Muhammad Ali, Tyson. You can get all these crazy fights, and then build your own boxer, work them up, train them.
Fuck yeah, that was
real.
Ready to Rumble was my shit. I think I would give that number 2.
Great arcade boxer. Great arcade.
Really?
I'd give that number 2. And I know it's cheesy, but it's the shit.
Fun. No, it's fun.
It's the shit.
But
you remember? I think it's Ring King. It was on the Nintendo system.
Game sucked.
It was all right. Come on. You got it for it being 8-bit.
2-button garbage, man. You're better off playing in television boxing.
Of course you would say that.
That's some disrespect, man. In television boxing, I gotta say, I wish
Mike Tyson's Punch Out and then Ring King.
No. Oh, I'm picking Mike Tyson Punch Out, of course.
Right. Garbage.
Of course, but I'm just that was an honorable mention for me.
Yeah, I couldn't give.
It's weird what Mike Tyson's Punch Out did, dude. The way the characters that they made, dude, like you actually got onto the characters, their little backstory, where they're from or whatever.
They're coming up on like first person, man. It's crazy.
Little actually seemed real small, and it was just like it was such a good game, man.
You're facing that boxer, and you have to figure out how to fucking evade him. And you're fighting this little guy. You can only take a few punches and he's knocked out. You have to figure out how to beat him. Each boxer was a puzzle, was a boss. And you get through it. You had to get through it, man.
And it's probably because we're old that we would put that up there. I think the younger generation be like, "What the fuck is this?" Like they wouldn't like it, or if they knew it from the
Little
Wii,
Mac is relevant to today.
yeah, and Smash Brothers and shit.
It's a Smash Brothers. They had that super
Just for
super
the retro
punch out.
gamers, yeah.
It's a good game, and they
There
had
hasn't
a
been a punch,
Wii
there hasn't
edition
been a
one as
punch
well.
out in over 10 years,
Well,
bro.
the last one they haven't had one since the Wii.
2009. Yeah,
That-
2009.
dude, so I don't think he's relevant. I think people may know him. Oh, he's the guy from Smash Brothers. They don't know these kids.
Yeah,
Like when the
2009.
Fortnite
don't
dance,
know.
they think that the dances are from Fortnite. They don't realize it's from like hip hop artists. So the same thing with fucking Lil Mac. They don't realize he's from Punch Out. So I don't think it's relevant, dude. I think Samus is more relevant than fucking Little Mac. They don't know who he is. I don't know, man. I
Lil
love
Mac
the
is from
games,
the
though.
Bronx, baby.
It's
Don't
'cause we're old.
disrespect them again.
But then again, there's no fucking boxing games. When are they gonna fucking release a fucking boxing game?
I heard
dude?
that. I heard that they were coming back out.
Yeah,
Fight
I heard
night.
that too, and I think I saw like a quick
But
little.
you know what?
preview.
You know what? You know what's the reason why?
Yeah, round 4 on
Because of
PS4.
UFC's popularity.
Yeah, the UFC games are fun though. Like I've always liked them, but I'm not good at them. I used to be good like the first two, but yeah, not anymore.
UFC's popularity is the reason why that downfall. But I think boxing is becoming it's getting a resurgence in a sport. So I
Gimmick-
think that we
gimmick
should start
fights.
seeing that again.
It has to be like a draw, like a celebrity boxing, you know?
Dude,
That's
I'm
the
getting
dr- that's the
tired
draw.
of boxers, YouTube boxers fighting. Like they're creating drama. They are selling more than the boxers sometimes.
No, I'd fight
it's
motherfucker.
kind of out
man.
of control, man.
You gotta blame Mayweather. Mayweather
I-
showed them the path, like
get in the
how to
ring.
be your own promoter, make this money, talk some shit on camera, and you're gonna get paid. And they're making money.
I'll
And
be
then
right
you got
back,
these people that are not even real athletes fighting. Like Nate Robinson should not have been in that ring to get laid out.
I have some demons in the fucking cellar, man. I'd love to fight again. Definitely. I would fight another YouTuber, bro. Definitely. If someone called me out,
You wouldn't be fighting me, bro.
I'd
Because
fucking fight somebody.
this pretty face cannot
Like
get
my
hit.
age, my weight class, I would fight another motherfucker, man. Definitely.
I mean, who would you fight? Who would you feel like, you know what? I
If
want to
somebody
see
had a beef
that
with me.
dude.
Somebody,
that
if
dude in the
somebody was
ring.
stupid enough to have a beef with me, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Get in the
All
ring.
right.
For you, I do it for like a YouTube charity or some shit, like to raise money. Definitely, I would definitely go a few rounds, man.
See, I for YouTube, for charity, I would do that, but I will tell you that
Wear some headgear,
either
you know, make it safe. you know,
you raise
Still
your
get knocked the
hand
fuck
up.
out.
No, you raise your hand up. I'm gonna just drop on purpose. Like you won't even have to contact me. Oh, it's a. He said, "What happened?" And it was that a phantom punch? Yes, it was.
I fucking miss it, bro. I fucking miss it.
Hey, I know this. We were talking about boxing, and we kind of talk about the YouTubers and shit like that. I don't want to change the subject, so I want to make this real fast. But did you guys see Logan Paul that he had like 15 Game Boys, and they weren't even like they weren't all official. Like some of them were like custom, and he poured like epoxy and made a table. And dude, the retro gamers, they're embarrassing, dude. They're getting all mad like it's the biggest deal because he ruined 15 Game Boys, even though nobody knows if they worked or anything. They act like 15 Game Boys are like fucking
Out of
40, 50
circulation
million
forever.
is a big deal. I just want to
It's
bring
art.
that up.
It's art. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I'll probably do. I wanted to do a video on it today. It's probably too late. It's already tomorrow's news, so I probably won't do it. But yeah, it was funny.
Kongs, I would fight it around 190. That's where I would fight it. So like a cruiserweight, or like I can get down. I'm fucking tall and lengthy. I
I
can
need
get down
you
to
to
like
get.
175 if I needed to, man.
I know. I need you to get 10 pounds of muscle. I need you to go up to 200.
From
and
then
that's
210
where
right now. I'm
You're
210.
210?
But, yeah, but
So-
I need to get down. I would like to get down to like 190. That's like my perfect. That was like my fighting weight, 190.
You can get that on your unicycle, man. Joe has that unicycle he rides.
I'm
I'm not sure
changing
if
the
you
tire
guys see
tomorrow,
it. He
man.
rides a one-wheel skateboard. It's fucking awesome. It's electric skateboard with one wheel in the middle. Now, the reason I call it a unicycle, Joe made me laugh because on YouTube, the way it works is you start getting algorithms together. Like, all those people like talking in the home arcade, our videos start getting promoted to each other. Well, I guess Joe doesn't know what his channel is. He does retro games, but at the same time, he does his content where he skateboards on that thing. That
He
one
also
wheel.
makes a mean pizza too.
So the one wheel community Yeah, he even makes pizza in there. It's great, man. That pizza's
One time
awesome.
I made a pizza recipe.
Yeah.
It was good. I loved it. I loved it.
I remember you showed me pictures. You made my pizza, man. That was cool. I was honored, man.
So fucking Joe does all whatever, but he's right now. Some of his
I do
videos
whatever
are
I wanna
tied
do,
into
yeah,
that
yeah.
one wheel
Yeah.
community. And Joe ended up telling me, he goes, "Yeah, you know what? It brings a lot of the unicycle community." I'm like, "Fuck off! You look like a fucking clown in that shit." And I started fucking laughing when Joe said that. I was all, "There's wait. There's a unicycle community." So there's an electric unicycle that's a wheel between your legs, and you're like, you know, I guess it looks funny, man.
You.
There's a they
You
look like dorks.
Yeah, so there's this electric unicycle, it's called the EUC, and you basically look like you're remember we used to go to the circus as a kid, Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey, and you used to see the clowns on the fucking unicycles, and you're like, so like these unicycles are an electric version of those of that. It's like a self-balancing fucking unicycle. So you see these guys riding around New York. They look like clowns on a fucking unicycle. And sometimes when I make one of my videos, you have some of the communities, the unicycle community will come over and be like, "Yo, stop playing on your toy and get a real vehicle, get my unicycle." And like, then I look like I look like a clown if I fucking get on one of those things. You know what I mean? Like, I remember sending you the video, like sending you a link. Like you literally look like this thing is between your legs. There's a wheel between your legs, man. And you there you go, man. Look at that
That's
shit.
hot shit, man. That's fire.
You
This
ain't getting no
community
women pulling up at a red light with that thing, man.
I don't think you look. Well, let me fast forward over here. If I can fast forward this guy. So this community hit you up, but Joe, what you are on, Joe, is literally the same thing. So I kind of understand. I hate to break it to you, buddy, but what you ride is a one wheel, right?
It's in the same vein, but it's not the same. It's like saying a person that has a SUV is the same as driving a car. Yeah, you got four wheels, you're in the vehicle, but it's different.
Right. The difference is that wheel is like between your legs and you're facing head on. Well, on the fucking one wheel, I'm like on a snowboarding stance, and the wheel is fucking parallel with my legs. You know what I mean?
Now,
different fucking experience.
Let me tell you, Turbo Joe, you're both that unicycle and the one wheel is wrong. What you really need to get is the segways that the without the arm thing that has the two wheels, and then
you can get one, bro.
Like you're fucking walking. That's the shit.
You get one. I'll support you, bro.
I can't get that because I'm a person that doesn't like. I like to have like protection, so I need to be inside a vehicle. I
like to feel like I'm gonna die. I need adrenaline,
see,
man.
You can do that on your time. Me, on the other hand, I need all the protection. I need my head protected. I need all that shit because I'm scared of shit.
Well, wear a helmet, man.
No, see, good. That's good for you. Me, on the other hand, I'd freak out, dude. I
was telling Jay that I bought another skateboard, bro. I bought a fucking board that goes like 40 miles an hour. I'm really looking forward to that.
So let me get that one
with the one wheel.
Yeah,
But look, that's Joe's one wheel. It's pretty much the unicycle, just the other way.
That shit's badass, bro, man.
It is badass, bro.
It ain't no fucking unicycle.
So I kind of understand why that community. I just understand. That's all.
Everyone, they try and you have the electric skateboarders. They're like, oh, you can't go.
He said he's Gizmo Duck on that unicycle.
Now we just messed with you, Joe. It's cool, but I laughed when you told me the unicycle thing. Now, what they do, going back to Big Blue, because I don't want to forget this. Okay. I really don't want to forget this. I don't know how many of you guys in the chat have Big Blue, but we agreed it's everyone's favorite. Even Joe, he's the one that's not wanting to talk about it. But there is a. Huh? I'm sorry, but before I don't. Yeah. Do you have? Are you sitting on an ice pack?
Am I sitting on an ice pack?
No. OTG.
Yeah, my butthole is cold. Yeah.
No. OTG's butt was. His ass got to be sore from this ass whooping that I gave him. You really on the show? I literally washed that ass. I'm like, ah. He said, dude. I said, don't you ever pick that bitch again. That's my bitch.
Dude, this is how disrespectful UAG is being on fucking Big Blue. Look how disrespectful he's being. He knows I picked Chun-Li. I fucking went. I whooped his ass. I whooped Mo, and I whooped fucking Mad Dad's. Now, Mad Dad said he was having issues, whatever. The thing was, that was my night. Whatever it was, I know I'm not that good. It was my night. UAG played me the other night, and he starts picking my girl, Chun-Li. 2 nights I played with him. He whooped my ass both nights. And he keeps picking Chun-Li over and over. And he's pissing me off. Now he's saying it's his. And if I pick her again, he's going to whoop my ass. Bitch. And he was frustrating me. He got in my head like a motherfucker. Dude, UAG is tearing it up, man. And dude, he can't be using Chun-Li anymore, man. That's my chick, dude. But we still got to get practice. He's just talking shit. That's why he's saying the fucking ice pack.
I'm officially walking away from CE.
Floaty game. Get rid of that floaty game, man.
I'm going to Super. I'm going to Super, baby.
Go to Super, dude. Super is a lot more like the modern games. I understand teaching the fundamentals, what people say about CE. I respect the game. I like to play it. But more people need to be on Super Turbo, especially if you guys want an alpha cab. If you guys, Joe said it, we were talking about, if you guys want an alpha 1, 2, and 3, go to fucking Turbo, man. Get rid of that C shit.
That's the segue.
Where's Django? You must have not been watching the whole night, because my man, he said, listen, I got to go to bed. I got to go to bed. Because I was busting that ass. Bust that ass.
Man, that's
because last week he gave you sleepless nights. Remember
no, he got me. That's why I had to do it. I said, oh no. As soon as that happened, I changed the buttons.
Yeah,
I changed the joystick. I said, no. This is not going to happen again.
I got shout out to Mad Dax. Mad Dax is a badass dude. He's not gonna let me have my wins. He's saying he was having issues.
He said, not today.
For me to stop tripping. Which, dude, I don't want to play Mad Dads again. That's the last time I'm playing a Mad Dads. You need to practice, man. I ain't gonna play you no more.
Said
Mad Dads is fucking like legit. But yeah, I just had to throw that out there. But dude, Joe, you got me on Super. That's what I like to play. UAG, you have gotten a lot better. You guys are fucking amazing. But one thing I want to bring up. You know, I love Twisted Gaming. Twisted Chris, dude, this dude is getting engaged with the community. Dude's fucking cool as fuck. He's being nice to everyone. His videos are awesome. You know, just spreading love to each other. I see him in all the streams. But one thing that he mentioned, which is fine to disagree, it's just a small little disagreement, is he said with Big Blue that he didn't feel like it was too low. He felt like it was a good height. And he said it in a Michael B stream, and Michael B said, well, I retract what I say. Because Michael B said it was too low. I'm like, dude, why are you retracting what you say? That's your opinion. We could all have our opinions. Now, he makes the measurements. He has the real cabinets. He says they're 36 inches from the ground. And that's what the height of the Big Blue is on a riser, 36 inches. I got to say, I'm short as fuck. I'm a short dude. That fucking shit. Dude, all right, put your palms down low. And if you play like this, like you're playing like this flat, it's fine. But once you kind of play like this with your wrists, it starts like, when it's that low, your wrists, to me, it didn't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
So UAG told me about the mini fridge risers. I told Turbo Joe, we all have them. When it's at around 40 inches, which is what the iArcade is, to me, that's the sweet spot for me.
You know what? I would say Chris would have a valid argument, at least in my eyes.
It's all subjective,
if it was flat. If it was flat.
Yeah.
I just think that with that angle, even if it's the height that it is, it's just not good because of the angle.
Yeah.
Like I never had that problem until I got to the Legacy. The Legacy, the only reason I need to rise because of the line of sight. But I like the deck height.
Yeah, if it's flat, I like that height.
Not good.
36. It's fine. Like I don't have a problem. But Turbo Joe, I really want to know your opinions. You're the opinion that I want to know.
Well, I'm about 6'2", and I have to play my fighting game standing up, and I can play on my Capcom Legacy standing up. I mean, I do like a horse's stance to get down and play, but I can manage it because it's a straight flat deck, right? So here comes the Big Blue. This Big Blue, right? Yeah, it may look big, but the deck is lower than my Legacy with the angling down. So like when I go attempt to fucking play it, it's like literally like below my ball sack. Like I'm fucking playing. I'm bending over like a fucking like a giant gorilla on a toy. So and it wasn't
You
working
said
for
to
me.
your ball sack?
It wasn't. It was below my arcade is below my ball sack on the big blue. When I stand in, and I had to play standing up, so it was very difficult for me. I was getting my ass whooped by Worst Jago, by all these guys from my first few days, and I'm like, this fucking sucks. I can't get a single Dragon Punch out. These guys got me in the corner, fucking tap dancing me in the corner. I can't even play. This sucks. And so I stopped playing online when I was like 0-40, and then fucking Jay gave me this great idea. Well, and Nick, they showed me this Amazon picture of a fucking mini fridge stand. I'm like, wow, look at that. $20. Boom. Jacked up my big blue 5 fucking inches. And now, like you said, Jay, it's at that sweet 40-inch spot. It's like the same level as my iArcade. And that's how I built my Dreamcast machine, my Dreamcast arcade.
Yeah.
That same level, that sweet spot where you could play on a stool and you could play standing up.
Yeah,
and you said you're short. I said, and you said you're short and you can play comfortably standing and sitting, and I'm tall and I can play comfortably. It's like a universal sweet spot in my personal opinion.
Yeah. Hey, right here, Mad Dad's real quick. Yeah. He said, I guess he sent UAG the video of what his system was doing, and it was saying, "Man, now true. I gotta kick that ass for talking about me." Oh, Mad Dad's, I'll let you practice, man, before you can play me, man. I'm gonna let Mad Dad's practice.
Or you can just let me beat that ass.
Oh man, this is all us practicing, man, because we're gonna play some of the best when we take over. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, wait a minute, and before we go, because we're at an hour and 30.
Oh yeah. Shit.
Mother Russia will die. I have a secret weapon for you, so just know that the front man has something for your ass. That's all I gotta say.
Any last things to say, Joe?
Damn, it was a nice conversation with you guys tonight. Happy New Year, everyone.
Yeah.
I won't see you guys till next year. Hope everyone has a safe and healthy weekend.
Yeah.
And, yeah, man. I'm getting my one-wheel tire changed tomorrow. I can't wait. That's bad. I'm obsessed with the skateboard, bro. I really am, man.
Nah, it's badass, dude. That's cool to get into something like that.
Pro tip. Go get your liquor tomorrow and don't wait for the last day. That's what you need to do. Go get your shit tomorrow.
Yeah. And I just gotta say thank you guys for coming to the stream. Even still joining, even though it's every 2 weeks, you guys are like right on it, seeing the familiar faces. You guys are all awesome. And Mad Dad's, I'm gonna let him practice. And once he practices, he could have a piece of the OTG maybe. But I gotta say, man, it was just badass having you guys. Oh, there was one thing I wanted to say. What was I forgot. It probably wasn't that. Oh yeah. Sorry, it was important. After this stream right now, 27 you guys in there, go to fucking Rev and Moat. They're streaming right now. Sorry we overlapped them, but make sure you guys go support them and let them know that we sent you, the 3 amigos. At least show some support to them. And I hope some of you guys go and let them know, man. They're good guys and I like what they're doing. Just I wanted to cut it shorter, but damn, when we get into talking and we don't stop, man. It is
Soul Calibur. Fuck yeah, man. Soul
Calibur. It didn't even make my top 5, dude.
You guys don't know.
Top 10. Fuck.
You guys will get Soul Calibur if it comes out. FOMO. If I get it, you guys will get it, and you will love it, and you'll thank me.
Yeah. All right.
Soul Calibur.
Let's end this shit.